Yes. We are safe. We are safe. Oh my goodness. Oh. We are staying up. 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 Come on. It's done. It's done. Yeah. Done. We knocked it over. Guys. Guys. We are staying up, guys. Man, knocked over the whole thing. Listen. We are having a parade. We need to have a party, people. We need to have a party because do you understand what this means? Do you understand what this means? We are top of the table. We're 11th. We are on 42 points. We've actually managed to put ourselves in a predicament of survival, of safety, of security. And it's a beautiful day. And today we actually look like a football team. We've beaten Bournemouth 3-1 away from home. The same Bournemouth that won 4 out of their last 5. And we beat them. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's crazy what can happen when you play players in their position. It's crazy. When you play wingers out wide. When you play players in their position. When you don't use Kante as this second striker, number 10 attacking midfielder. Today, guys, we actually look like a team. I know we conceded. I know. But in the first half, you could see we were actually able to play football. We were actually able to string 1 or 2 or 3 passes together. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine being able to do that. That's all you need. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a give and go. Madueke, I thought he was fantastic today. I want to start with him because I thought he was brilliant. He was bold. He was taking people on. Yes, in the final third, some of his shots don't always come off. Sometimes it's an easy save, it's a weak foot, it's a weak effort. But it's good to see the confidence to pull off some of the skills he can pull off. Today in the second half, one of the skills he pulled off, you could just see the confidence is there. The guy is still not too traumatized from what we've done to him so far in terms of this team, in terms of this football club. He's still able to take people on. He's still brave enough to do that. And you know, Madueke, what you're going to get with him. Successful take-ons, dribbles completed. Then the end product needs to be coached. It needs to be improved, hopefully by a Poch announcement coming soon. But that is the bread and butter for Madueke to take people on, and he did that today. Mudryk on the other side, we didn't see him anywhere near as much. Very quiet afternoon in the end. Most of our traffic went down the right-hand side with Madueke, with Trevor. That's no problem. Do you know what I mean? As long as we look like a football team, that's the bare minimum I can ask for. Havertz from the top, and then obviously the midfield three with Gallagher, Kante and Enzo. So all good. Now, for the goal that we scored, like I said, it came out of... Now, the goal that we scored shocked me. I'm not going to lie, it shocked me to Kingdom Come. I couldn't believe that Kante had got a cross in for Gallagher to win a header to score. That shocked me. And I did sit there in a bit of confusion for a while. I was kind of dazed. I'm not going to lie, I was slightly dazed. But once I composed myself, these things can happen. We cherish them. We appreciate them when we move on. Now, Christie on the left-hand side for Bournemouth was giving us a lot of problems. Number 10, Christie, today. This guy on the left-hand side, he was involved in the goal, billing back heel, cool, great finish. But he was causing us problems most of that game, and that left-hand side was weak. You know, Trevor being a right back, it's not always what it needs to be. You know, we need to get a real right back in there. This is why we're signing Gusto when Reece James is out, because no matter who really plays in this right back position, whether it's Azpilicueta, whether it's Trevor, even Fofana, who's dropped off a bit, he was out today with a hamstring. You know, they can struggle out there because it's just not where they play, or they're past their sell-by date in Azpilicueta. So in terms of that right-back position, it was always going to be weak, and we did struggle over there. Chilwell, even in the first half for me, wasn't that great as well. He gave the ball away a couple times needlessly. Didn't really have any sort of positive action or impact on the game in terms of crosses, in terms of tackles, in terms of interceptions, in terms of dribbles, in terms of long balls, nothing. It was all 0-0-0-0-0. So he needed to step up as well. But, you know, on the whole, we were at least looking like a team. And to be fair, in the first half, we had, I think, double the touches in the opposition box. Possession, we were always kind of looking to dominate the game in terms of controlling the possession. But in terms of chances, listen, it was 4 shots each, 2 shots on target each. You know, it was pretty even at that point. We just obviously had more touches in the opposition box, but we could not be cutthroat. We could not be clear-cut, decisive in the box. We were scrapping and, you know, little things here and there, nothing too serious. Second half comes now. And it is going along a similar line. Unfortunately, it's going along in a similar pattern. We have possession. We have 75% possession for the first 15 minutes or whatever it is. We are probing. I'd say, as I said in my watch along, we weren't even knocking on the door. You know, when we answer the door is when we score. You know, if someone answers the door and we're allowed to come inside, that's a goal. If we're knocking on the door, that's us taking shots on target and testing the goalkeeper. We weren't even knocking on the door. We were just, you know, standing outside the door and, you know, too scared to knock on the door. We were just standing outside and looking at the house and thinking, we don't tend to get let in very often. They call us the Jehovah's Witnesses. Do you know what I mean? Like, they call us, they call us that. You know, we're always knocking on the doors. We rarely get a good response. Rarely come inside for tea and talk. You know, usually turned away. We were too scared to knock, right? PTSD. So, but we started knocking. And substitutions came on. I'm not even going to sit here and say that I enjoyed every single substitution, because I didn't. I thought, you know, when I saw Ziyech coming on, I thought, he's not got a future here. Does he really need to be coming on? But fair play, when Ziyech came on, the first thing he did was press the living daylights out of their back line, win the ball high up the pitch, set up an opportunity, and then we tried to score from it. And the cross from him for Badiashile is inch perfect, and it's a wonderful finish. And Badiashile today, he deserved that because he was fantastic. Badiashile today was everything that I want in a centre-back. He was dominating, he took care of business, ball comes in off the left-hand side, he's sliding in, he's making sure it's out for a corner, he's not messing around, no nonsense defending. This guy should have been playing a long time ago. He was our best defender when he came in in the January transfer window. In terms of the best January signing, he was that as well. He was the guy that was getting all the plaudits, low-key, signing. You know, no one really knew too much about him. There wasn't a massive rat race for him in terms of a bidding war. We got him, we brought him in, and he's been fantastic ever since. And he helped us build up a nice accumulation of clean sheets. The reason why our defensive record hasn't been a shambles this season is largely part of a good clean sheet run that we had when he came in. And for some reason, he was just completely left out of the side, completely, you know, almost abolished to the bench. But now he's back. And it's good to see him back in. He needs to be into the end of the season. Why are we seeing a Premier League where everybody's playing with left-footed centre-backs, everybody's playing with left-sided, left-footed centre-backs? You've got Gabriel, you've got Ake, Laporte, you've got all of these guys, right? Even Leng for Tottenham, right? Even Martinez and Luke Shaw. I can keep going. Mings for Aston Villa. Why do we see this and we decide, no, we want to play right-footers, we want to be different. We have a left-footer now. That's why we signed him. He's dominating in the air. He's an absolute colossal. Play him. And he was brilliant today. So that's good to see. And then, you know, just to round it off, João Felix comes off the bench. I was surprised Frank actually brought him on because he hasn't really, you know, taken a shine to him. But he brought him on. Loftus-Cheek he brought on as well. He's never started Loftus-Cheek since he come back. He brought him on. And it was actually Loftus-Cheek and Sterling who also came on as well. Got a lot of criticism against Arsenal, and rightly so. It was awful. Good to see him drop today. I think he needed that. I think he deserved to be dropped. He comes in and it's actually Felix, Loftus-Cheek and Sterling all combining with that triangle, all putting it all together. And then Sterling runs beyond defenders, lays it off for Felix. First time finish, bottom corner. Fantastic. So it's a really good day out. I'm not going to lie. It's a beautiful day for Chelsea. We scored 3 goals in one game. We've absolutely shattered our expected goals for the month of May. We had an expected goals of 1. We've now got 4. That's incredible. We've bombed the statistics there. As Paul would love to say, the boys have given everything. The XG is good, right? So that's brilliant. And to the likes of West Ham, to the likes of Southampton, to Everton, to Nottingham Forest, to all you lot, hold that. We're safe. We are safe, guys. For the first time this season, I've been asking for this 40 points since January. And people thought I was joking. Well, now we finally made it. 6th of May, and we are safe. We can say securely, next season we're playing Premier League football. There's no more having to look about the table. There's no need to be looking to say, oh, it's Chelsea, what can happen if this, that, the calculations, carry the X, you know, over the Y. No, we don't need to do that. It's done. It's done. And it's good to know. It's good to know that it's done. Lampard avoids the 007 allegations. James Bond was lurking, do you know what I mean? The video is still dropping regardless, but the ending changes. And Lampard gets his first win in Chelsea dugout in his 7th attempt. It's been a tough season. It's been a disgusting season. But, you know, we got Nottingham Forest on Saturday. Next week, who knows? Who knows? We may even follow it up with back-to-back. If you play a team like that, you might actually stand a chance of going back-to-back. After that, it gets very, very peak. Very, very peak. So, in terms of people asking me, how far can we go? Listen, this is as far as we can go, okay? I think 11th. We're top of the table. We're top of the table on page 2. Enjoy it. You know, we're in the top 4. Palace, Wolves, Bournemouth, all in the Champions League places. We're top of the table. You know what I mean? So just enjoy it, because this is as good as it gets. Fulham are ahead of us, 3 points, better goal difference. But we have one more winnable game, and then it's Man United away, Man City away, Newcastle at home. It ain't looking good, bruv. So just enjoy this, guys. Don't get too ahead of yourselves. Just enjoy it. Drink up. Half of my drink's on the floor because I spilt it in excitement. Just enjoy. It's been a stressful season.